Monster Hunter Wilds is a game where you fight a self-immolating cephalopod that tries to hug you, but I'm stuck wondering what it would look like as a jacket. Character creation comes first. Much better. Can't forget Zuko. This dude has been saving my hunts since Monster Hunter World. We open to our ship, coming upon hot pursuit of wild sandrills. They're chasing around a child who was kidnapped by a horse chicken. We spot a stallion ostrich of our very own and jump to the rescue. We give chase, knock down some rocks, and take every parkour training opportunity possible. The peacock mule has wings. The kid fell into a sarlacc pit, so we hop into the rescue. We shoot some slinger at the sandrills to keep them away. One doesn't get the message and needs a gentle approach. The child saved, she tells us her brother is, and I quote, getting that hydrated turbo slippy sloppy. We don't know what that is, so we borrow her rooster donkey and prepare to investigate. Get this greatsword off of me now. We find a cave and venture in. Our handler spots this mythical slippy sloppy. We get jealous and try to JFK it. It doesn't seem to work, so we get ready to wrestle. Alright, it's been a little while since last Monster Hunter, but the hammer's coming back to me. It's just like riding a yes, I see you know your judo well. Okay, let's distribute some free CTE. Alright, Iran, so I'm gathering some shinies. Ooh, look, a penny. That boulder could be useful later. Some giant bugs for material. Some giant bugs from... A little more posterior smacking and frontal lobe reshaping, and Buddy already wants to go home and sleep that off. We interrupt his nightly skincare routine to remind him he's in imminent peril, and Sloppy the Toad goes down. One more for good measure. We carve him up and pull the sloppy receiver out of his hidey hole. He's both amazed and pissed off because we saved him, yeah, but he was ready to die happy in that moment. We edit in a transition of Buddy meeting his sister faster so we can go inspect our new home. But first, I watched as Vigor Wasp for 20 minutes and had an existential crisis when I realized how beautiful nature is. And we won't have David Attenborough with us much longer to tell us that. I met Olivia. I then stopped in at the dispensary before. I blacked out immediately. I came to, and I had a new set of armor, and she's telling me an extremely graphic story. So I go for some alone time to think totally normal thoughts and stroke my blade shaft. A couple minutes later, we're on the road to bring these freeloaders back to their hole in the desert. On the way, I discovered you can use your slinger to grab materials now. We eventually make our way to the village of Kafef, where they immediately tell us to leave after confiscating my new zebra pheasant friend. Zebra pheasant friend. Fuck. Outside the front door, we find an average Philly riot filled with more bug materials. The peaceful protest was then interrupted by this ballsack of a bear, which left us so disgusted we decided to just, like, flip cop cars later.
What the hell is even that?
Back at base, I upgraded my hammer before an SOS flare came up from the Cat Bros telling me they needed help. When I arrived, I witnessed a David versus Goliath match for the most beautiful slab of steak you've ever seen. I don't blame these dudes at all for putting their lives on the line to protect me. Izuka gets anime tossed into a wall. Alma doesn't get the hype for the steak. The neighborhood pervert shows up, apologizes, and brings back my deer pigeon. The fight continues. Zuko gets his hammer bro on before we secure the package and get ready for a side of KFC. I enjoy tenderized free. It really brings up the flavors. 15 minutes each side with the barbecue to sear, lid close, trust and process, especially if had 15 minutes, salt, breakdown, Fun fact, KFC chickens have a special nerve on the back of their neck, which when stimulated, allows them to enter sleep mode and lets them recharge.
Can I ask why you came back?
Back at camp, Mr. Freaky tells us that Gemma and him made me a new saddle, which can hold a second weapon. God, she's perfect. We finish up today's hunts and are promoted to Hunter level 2. Until next time.